Webster's defines a challenge as a stimulating task or problem. But how do you define it? It can be late nights, getting ready for early mornings, or heartache and disappointment. It could be weekends away from home and long days at the track, or conquering your fears and surviving the elements. Oddly, it's physical, yet it's mechanical, but this is a sport that you can't fake. And maybe that's what keeps us coming back. We willingly accept a risk, so we can get close to danger, but hopefully never intersect with it. As riders, we seek that fine line between control and misfortune. The obstacles and discomfort, you have to deal with the conditions as they come, as the obstacles arise. But then you find a place where things come together, where you blend the line between man and machine. We can't always explain it, but maybe that's because we're problem solvers. We continually look for a clearer way to our goal, the one that helps us navigate those challenges. And for many of us, that's what makes it so special. Because at the end of the day, finding innovative ways to our goal gives us time for the things that matter.
Right in the feels. That'll do. I love it. What's up, everybody? I'm Mitch. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and yet another cool video. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about the video I just showed you, the risk racing video that I put together. They didn't ask me to put it together. I just really liked the company. I wanted to do something really nice for them, so I threw that video together. But there's some kind of behind the scenes, a little BTS, if you will, about the video that I figured I might as well share with you. I've gotten a lot of positive comments about the video, so I figured why not delve into some of the behind the scenes stuff about it, and we'll talk about it. So we will roll right into it. Let's find the play button here. All right, opens up into the night scene. So cool, right? Middle of the night, you're working on your bikes. Come on, who hasn't done that before? You hear the garage door opening. Yeah, there we go. So I'll just pause it here on the Risk Ripper. This thing is really cool, by the way, this Ripper system. I'm going to do a review on it coming up, but for a roll-off system for your goggles, so you know how, like if it's really muddy, right, it's got that strip. Everyone knows what I'm talking about, the roll-off system. Well, this thing actually just has a button that you put on your handlebars, and you push the button, and it actually scrolls your thing across for you, which I thought was really cool. So I'm going to do a review on that coming up, but really neat system from Risk Racing, the Ripper system. Really cool. Because if you're like me and you don't particularly like taking your hand off the handlebars when you're going through ruts or something like that, to kind of give her one of these, right? I'm not Eli Tomac. This system is really neat for people to have. I would imagine it'd be really useful as well on trails. Hit the button. Anyway, really cool system. I'll do a review on that soon.
Webster's defines a challenge as a stimulating task or problem. But how do you define it?
Very cool.
It can be
There's
late
that
nights.
lock and load system. Again, I do have a video on that, installing that actually into my van. Nothing but cool things to say about that. Like, that system is the bee's knees, man. I love that lock and load system. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link below to check that out. But this is just me getting ready to go riding the next day. This is all the stuff that I normally do. I'll get loaded up, get everything in the van so I can take off early in the morning. And then just trying to capture some of this.
Or heartache and disappointment.
Imagine how much those tires cost.
It could be weekends away from home.
Oh, they say that motorhome. That's what some people call that our flagship. We have this ridiculous motorhome. If you've seen some other videos, you might have seen it in there. But we drive around this giant A-class motorhome. We love this stupid thing. We take it to races and other tracks and stuff like that. And we'll just boondock, which is, we just no power. We just run our generator. And it's amazing, man. If you've never been to a track and actually stay at the track, like you wake up in the morning, right? You make yourself a coffee, boom, kick the door open. You can get on your bike and ride. Like, come on. As a motocross rider, is there anything cooler than that? I don't think so. Anyway, so this shot here, this overhead shot, this is Glen Helen at the Talladega turn. And that really is a Talladega turn. If you haven't ridden at Glen Helen, that is a high-speed turn, and it gets these braking bumps, as you can kind of see in the corner, braking bumps coming into the corner, and it kind of upsets the bike a little bit. Crazy fun place, though. But it does hold true to the name in that it gets really whooped out. And if you go there like midday or something like that, boy, you better brace yourself. There's going to be some rough going there for sure. There's the downhills. Those downhills are ridiculous. Sure, at the beginning of the day, they're nice and smooth, no big deal, no problems. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, I came cooking down one of those hills when I was there. January, I think, or something, I went there. It's ridiculous. You come down those hills, you're hitting those braking bumps, which are literally like turning into whoops. Again, if you haven't been to Glen Helen, and you're wondering how you're going to stop for the corner. Very cool. Very cool.
Oddly, it's physical, yet it's mechanical.
See that? So that stand, that Risk Racing stand, it actually has magnets in it. And this is one of the things that I thought was so cool about it, was that it has magnets in the stand. Again, it's something that you don't really realize that you might need that much, but you're just working on your bike. You can just chuck your bolts against the stand, your tool against the stand. You always know where it is. Instead of, if you're like me, or you know what I mean? You're constantly looking around. Where did I put that bolt for my air filter box or whatever the bolt may be? That stand comes in really handy. I think it's fantastic. And check out these guys. These guys are on they do the sidecar racing. That's insane. Like the other dude's literally along for the ride. I think it's so cool. So obviously when I was at Glen Helen, I got some footage of these guys. That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen, is watching these dudes rip around. Very, very cool.
You can't fake. And maybe that's what keeps us.
Drumheller, Alberta, land of the dinosaurs.
We willingly accept
super
the
cool.
risk,
That's sweet,
so
man.
we can get close to danger, but hopefully never intersect.
Look at those dudes. They're insane, man.
As riders, we seek that fine
This is at
line
Wild
between
Rose in Calgary,
control
where it's kind of my home track. It's where I always ride. Putting on the gear set. That Risk Racing gear, it's legit. It's good stuff. It's very, very comfortable to wear. So cool. Transitions around. That Drumheller, man, that's one of the more scenic places that I've ever been to ride, is at that Dorva at the Drumheller track. I gotta tell you, man, like, I mean, check out some of my videos. Go to some of my videos before, you'll see some drone footage and whatnot of it. Like, that place is ridiculous to ride a dirt bike. It really, truly is. Go there if you haven't been. This is back in Calgary at Wild Rose.
the obstacles and
So here's the thing: is this storm that's in the background there? This storm, it's crazy how it all worked out. So we kind of were like, should we go? Should we film? Should we do these things? And there was this storm brewing, and we thought, you know what, to heck with it. We're going to go. We're going to see how it works out. And as it turned out, this storm just came right over top, hit us, which actually turned out to be some really cool shots, like this here with the lightning and stuff. Amazing, amazing shot, right? Very fun to film, but we didn't plan that at all. We literally like, let's go get some footage. It might rain, it might storm, we don't know. And then boom, this storm hits. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, come on, look how dark that is. By the way, that's not color graded. That storm really was that dark. It was insane. It was just black clouds off. It was to the north of us. And it just, even with this scene here where it's raining,
then you find a place where things come together.
that's all just the very edge of that storm, and it just poured.
Where you blend the line between man and
Look at that.
machine.
Look how dark that is. Look at that scenic shot of downtown. It's pretty cool.
We can't always explain it. But maybe that's because
There's that ripper system I was talking about. I'll do a review on that, like I said.
Look for a clearer
See
way
what I
to
mean?
our
How
goal.
it's like it scrolls itself.
One that helps us navigate those challenges.
Very cool.
And for many of us,
So that scene where I'm stuck in the mud there, I actually tried to do an inside line on that corner. Didn't work. Just buried the bike in the mud. And I literally was standing there going, how am I going to get this stupid thing out of here? So that was pretty cool.
that's what makes it so special.
So this shot here where it starts spraying mud, the friend that I had filming with me, I asked him, I'm like, just get low down to the ground. And I don't know, like it was super, super slippery after this rain. And this is kind of goes into like an uphill set of rollers. And I was like, I'll just get low down to the ground and I'll see if I can kind of go by the camera a little bit. Well, sure, the shot looks cool, but when he stood up, he just had mud all over his face. He was wearing sunglasses all over his sunglasses. It was a pretty funny thing to see.
Because at the end of the day,
turned into a great shot.
finding innovative ways to our goal gives us time for the things that matter.
This is one of my favorite parts of the video. My bulldogs. Check that out. The fat one there, that's Fiona. And the one on the chair's name is Molly. They're sisters. And I love them to death. My bulldogs are some of my favorite things on this planet. And then this is the other part. That shot of the Risk Racing logo reveal. Very cool. Very cool. So that's it, man. There's a little bit behind the scenes on the video. We shot it in Drumheller. We shot it in Calgary. Where else? There was some Glen Helen footage in there, some Paris Raceway from California. A couple different locations of shooting stuff. I had a lot of fun making it. I hope you liked the video. I hope it kind of hits you in the feels. I was going for, you know what, as riders, we face certain challenges and yeah. I hope you like it. If so, like I said, smash that subscribe button for me. I really appreciate it. Hope you liked the video. If you like this sort of behind the scenes things about some of the videos that I make, let me know in the comments below. Stay safe, ride safe. We'll see you guys in the next video.